Hey there everybody, today is Wednesday, the 9th day of April 2025. It's about 12:02 in the afternoon, and if you read this sign right here in front of me that I'm showing you, you'll know exactly where I'm at, but you can read that, you can pause and read that stuff there, and then you can read and pause that, and then to get the last little bit, you can pause and read all of that right there. So before I show you too much, I want to show you this. Boy, that's shiny, ain't it? World's Richest Acre. And the photographs that are shown on the wall, you see, are showing you what was here. So let me show you these here without showing you anything else first. Alright, here's the pictures it's talking about. See that picture? That picture? That picture right there. And then the final one is right here. From the Kilgore Improvement Beautification Society. Now you see these little towers right here? Little oil wells? These are representative of what I'm about to show you. I am standing underneath this tower, but not only this one. Take a look down through here. Yeah, that's a whole row of these towers, and they're down the street, and they're across the street. And there's even 3 right there. So this is part of that 1.195 acre tract that this right here is talking about. Okay? So I guess they probably take these and set them around or something, somewhere. I don't know. But I wanted to come visit here for a while. Finally got the opportunity, now that we've been staying out at Tyler Park. Look how tall these things are. I mean, they go up there. And see across the street, you can see better. You can see the stars at the top. They all have that star. But in a few minutes, you're going to see that star more up close and personal. See the trucks parked right there. And here you got all these oil derricks, representatives of oil derricks at least I should say. And right here again, I want to show you, here is the world's richest acre park with the glare on it. And then right here, see they got some names here. They got signs of people who's dedicated these things. And then here we got some signs. I haven't looked at these. The world's richest acre, of course. Look at all them old cars. And then here, you can pause and read that to figure out about that picture. Then, of course, that picture there, and you can read, pause, all that stuff right there. Right here, this is the Kilgore Historical Preservation Foundation. Okay, so that's cool. And then just dedicated to the memory of these people right here. And they got benches through here, some other little signs. So let's go through and check into that. See what we've got. Let's see, Kelly Dixon. Right here, look at all these different, got a bulldog on that one. Bulldog. You can see oil derricks on some of these. The smokehouse. So wow, all kinds of these things. And that's another donation plaque there. And right there. And look, so you can see there's the oil pump there underneath that derrick. So you can see how this would have been closer to looking with that one right there. So obviously this ain't in the rest of these, but they had to show you one, right? And here, World's Richest Acre Park again. So they put more of these out. Then here's people's got their names on here, and there's years on it. And all of these got various oil derricks you can see. So that's pretty cool. Nice red tree right through there too. Juxtapositioning gets this green. And anyway, here's some more dedication signs. And more of these things as we stand right underneath of them and look straight up. So, yeah, and that's another dedication there. And there, site donation. So, pretty cool. I'm walking underneath all these things. We'll get down to this end and we'll look back and I'll show you that away. There's another dedication right there. You see right there's another oil derrick right there. See that Coca-Cola sign on that building? That looks like that'd be 1937 Kilgore, does it not? But here, as I turn around, you can look back and see the derricks this way. Wow. So many of them and so cool. And over across the street, we have things that I always do love. And that is old train depots. It's nothing like going into these smaller towns and they have the train depots. That is a historical thing all by itself. You see these flags up here and they're flying in the wind. It's pretty windy today. But I am going to fly anyway because you and me, we need to see the tops of these derricks. So here's our first look from across the street of those I just walked under with you. So right here you can see this is the Kilgore ING Missouri Pacific Railroad Station. So you can pause this, read that section, pause that and read that bottom section, and that should give you a nice little history here of this place. So they get that door made up kinda. And again, you see these old derricks down here side by side running down through there. So that's pretty cool. And then you see we got a whole nother row. Runs all the way down the rest of the street. So wow. And this says Traintown, USA, Union Pacific, and these are bathrooms. Okay, interesting. But see back here, look. I know I'd seen this. As we come through here, check it out. I don't know, those might be some originals. When we get in the air, we'll get closer to them. I can use my 3x zoom. We'll check them out that way, okay? You can see the railroad track right there. So I don't know about you if you have found this interesting or not, but I assuredly have. I can promise you that. But here we are, right at this last set of derricks here. I'm going to step out here and show you. Look at that. All the way down, like I said, to the end of the street, they go. So that's pretty cool. And there's even one across the street way down there. Well, and another one beyond it, I see from here. My goodness. You got those two right there. You got this old building. Like I said, that definitely screams old Kilgore right there to me. So I think this is going to be interesting and going to be fun. Alright, so that'll probably close out the ground video stuff, and the next thing I'll be showing you is the aerial video right behind this, so don't go. Okay, I walked on down here to check out what these things were. You see this one says Premier, but the one that I seen from back there to the left was this one here. As you can see it now, I don't know if that was truly like a sign on a building at one time or what that is. I mean, there's no sign or anything here for it. I don't see anything on either side of it that would say that, so I gotta think it's just some sort of a decoration or something. Because you see, this is the rest of these derricks that I was showing you from up there. And yes, that's just another donation thing, so that don't say nothing about it either. Oh well, there they sit. And so you've got them as much as I do.